there goes nothing. My name's Julia Mcdow. This is my first video. I'm a little nervous, so help me out here. I decided to start a little video chain. That way we can get to know each other a little better. For starters, I'm 26 years old. I live here in Las Vegas now. I've been here for 6.5 years. I was born and raised in Northern California in a little tiny town called Galt. People in California don't even know where Galt is, so don't feel bad if you don't know where that is. I knew pretty much from like day one that I was gonna be a hairstylist. I cut all my Barbie's hair off growing up. My poor mom had to like rebuy Barbie after Barbie. My sister, I cut her hair. I cut her bangs one time. I cut my own hair one time. It was even on both sides, just for the record. I don't know, I just knew. When I was in high school, I used to get everybody ready for prom. I was like obsessed with curling hair with a flat iron back in the day. That was like the thing. They were so ugly. I can't even believe I did that, but we did that. But the ironic thing about that is I really wanted to be a hairstylist, and I told myself I couldn't be a hairstylist. I was told hairstylists didn't make any money. I was told it wasn't a real job. And growing up my whole life, everybody told me that I needed to go to college, I needed to have a retirement plan, I needed to have health insurance, benefits, you know, all the things. So I never even like thought I was actually gonna be a hairstylist. I did my senior project on dental hygiene. Can you guys see me in a dental office every day? I would go insane. Like what? They can't even talk back, or like in their mouth, I would lose it. I went to one semester of community college because I didn't get into a university. If you know me, school was not my jam. The community college I went to had a beauty school attached to it. And so every day I watched these girls take their little hair kits while I was sitting in math class, and I was not doing math, let's get real. Halfway through the semester, I was like, I don't know why I'm not one of those girls. Why am I one of these girls? I want to be that girl, like walking with her little mannequin, like her little chopped off head. So I decided that I was going to drop out of college, but that wouldn't go over very well with my parents, especially my dad. You know who you are, Shane. He was not happy. And that was like probably the best thing I ever did for myself, was go to beauty school. And I went to the Academy of Hair Design. I get asked all the time where I went to school. They were amazing. They were the only school that took my hours from California. So thank you, Academy of Hair Design. They took me in like a little orphan that I was. I got licensed out here. I went to school full time, just knocked it out, get it over with. I highly recommend, do not make beauty school take forever. Beauty school is not relevant to your career. You need to pick a school, you need to pay for it, and you need to go. Don't be tardy, don't make it take 3 years, get it done. Be nice to all the teachers, be nice to everybody there, because I will tell you this, I would be nothing had I not had the referral for my first job from the owners of the school, nor would I have built my clientele nearly as fast, because I made great relationships with my teachers, and my teachers referred me clients. One of the teachers is still my client. You need to be nice to people, and you need to start that attitude day one. Go to school, be nice, be on time, and get it done. Get a good grade. Don't be smoking out in the back. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's a rant, but it's the truth. Someone has to say it. So that leads me to the next step. When I finished beauty school, the owners of the school told me about a salon mixer party, and they told me that the owner of the salon was going to be looking for an assistant. And I'm going to tell you the truth here too. I'm not going to lie. Beauty school gassed me up. I left beauty school, I'm like, me assist? No, thank you. I'm so good at hair. They'd given me all the clients. Everything I had A's in. I was like, I don't need to assist someone. I know how to highlight. I know how to cut hair. Like, you get like 4 clients in beauty school, and you get help doing all 4 of them. So when you finish, you're like, look at me, I'm so good. It's not the same. Mastering beauty school is mastering beauty school. Beauty school gets you ready for a state test that you need to be licensed, but like in your head, you're so gassed up at the end of it, you think you're the shit. So when they told me that there was an assistant position available, I am not gonna lie, I kind of was like, okay, well that's for like the people in beauty school that weren't good. Or that's for the people in beauty school that like weren't as good as me. You know, like I had this like, I was like up here. So after the little salon mixer, they offered me the assisting job. And I kind of was like, I took it, but then I went home that night and I was like, I don't really need to do that. I could go get a job and be commissioned for someone, where they have you start taking clients immediately, and the salon takes a portion, because obviously when you get out of beauty school, you can't go rental right away. I had in my head that I thought I was good enough to go commission at first. Now mind you, I've never taken a real client in my life, so I don't know how I was so my head was this big for like 3 seconds. 3 minutes after you graduate beauty school, your head's this big. So I said yes to the job, and I kind of told myself that maybe I would only do it for like a month or two, like just just to get my foot in the door. I show up to the first day of work, and this is like, your head is like a big balloon like this, and then you show up to a salon and everyone has clients in their chair. It's like somebody walks over and goes, pop, and it's like done, game over. You're not anyone. Like, you're this big in a salon full of people that are 1,000 times bigger, badder, and better than you. It's like, oh, okay, they lied to me in beauty school. They told me I was good. I suck. You see people like shredding hair real fast, and you see people highlighting in 10 seconds. Like, everyone's clients have rocks this big on their fingers. You're just like, wait, what? So it's really humbling. Your first day in a real salon, like, you don't think you're gonna be humbled. Sweetheart, in beauty school, you're going to be humbled. You're like, beauty school lied to me, it was a wash, 20 grand down the toilet. No, it's important. It got you licensed. I went home after that first day and realized I didn't know anything about hair. I knew how to do beauty school hair, and that's okay. Like, everyone should understand that that's exactly where you need to be. You need to get out of beauty school and realize that you know how to do beauty school hair, and you need to be 100% happy with that, and you need to be okay with that. That was a huge chapter in your book of like, to become a successful hairstylist. That's a huge chapter, getting beauty school done and being good at beauty school. The whole rest of your book, like your whole life, your career path, there's gonna be all these different sections, and you cannot hate that one. Like, you gotta love that little section. It was a super important time, and now you're in like step 2. So, assisting. Everyone should assist. And repeat, find a stylist who's successful, smart, driven. Find someone that has a clientele that you want. If you want to do extensions, you need to find someone that knows how to do extensions. If you want to do set work and work on the strips and work on movie scenes and work out of a salon, do not assist someone that works in a salon. You need to find someone that freelances and work with a freelancer. Whatever your dream, you need to find someone that already has your dream, someone that figured out your dream, and you need to do anything you can to make that person your friend. To work for them, and you need to work hard for them. Beg for a job. Call them 100 times until they give you a job. Someone will give you a job. I swear by it. Anyone will employ anyone if you bug them enough. So I started working for a salon owner. She was super busy, she was double booked, and she had a pretty diverse clientele, but mostly women, mostly hair that I liked. Just everyone, like, you'll find someone that has a look. Everyone will start to specialize and find someone that specializes in what you want to specialize. She had a clientele that I kind of saw myself, like when you envision yourself behind the chair, I was like, wow, if I could do that, that would be what I envisioned. We worked like probably 40 to 50 to 60 hours a week sometimes. She was the hardest worker I know. She was the first person in the salon most of the time, the last one out. We'd have 12 clients in a day. She used to never eat, never pee, and have like 4 coffees. And I used to leave the salon and call my mom and be like, Mom, I work for a crazy person. She goes all day and doesn't eat. I don't even know how she does it. I didn't even know a human could consume 3 coffees in a matter of 3 hours. Like, I didn't even know it was like a thing. I don't know how she holds her pee so long. Like, it's literally a talent. Someone give her an award. It was amazing. It teaches you so much. That's why you need to assist. You need to assist someone busy. You build client relations from day one. And that's the biggest part of, I think, this career as a whole that no one talks about: client relations. Clients are less likely to leave their financial advisors, their lawyers, their whatever, their people that they're building relationships with, if they feel they have a personal connection with them. This is like mind blown. No one talks about this, and it's not in your beauty book. There's no section in that Milady handbook in beauty school that says you're gonna need to build a client relation. When you're assisting, that is the first step of client relations. People ask all the time, how did I get so busy? How did I get so this? Whatever. Your future boss's clients are a tail of your clients, and they are the first set of clients you're going to deal with. So when you choose to work for someone, you have to understand that their clients are your first book. Now, I'm not getting paid for that book. That's her book. So you're not going to steal her book at the end of your thing. That you're not, like, you have to understand. It's your first book that you're in charge of. It's like, I'm trying to think of this. It's like babysitting. You can't let the baby die when you're babysitting someone else's baby. It's not your baby. You didn't birth the baby. You didn't spend 9 months being pregnant with this person's baby. But when someone gives you a baby to hold for, okay, watch little Johnny for 3 hours and I'm going to pay you $100, whatever. Okay, you're getting paid for a job. That baby is your responsibility. Little Johnny can't die. Little Johnny can't go hungry. Little Johnny needs his diaper changed. Like, you're in charge of a human baby. It's the same concept. When you work for someone, their clientele is in your hands. It's your baby. You need to look at it like you spent 9 months preparing that thing. It's important. It's a life in your hands. Their business is in your hands. And if you don't understand how to run someone's business with them, you'll never run your own business. If you can't babysit a baby for 3 hours, you can never have your own baby. See the correlation there? Like, you gotta start somewhere. You don't just get to have a baby and not be pregnant for 9 months. Just like you don't get out of beauty school and get a clientele. You gotta be pregnant first, okay? There's a whole bunch of stuff before little Johnny is yours. I hope this makes sense. It's a rant, but it'll make sense. Okay, their clientele is your clientele. You learn to make their book of 200 people happy, you'll have your own book of 200 people happy. Like, you need to make these people your priority because everyone knows everyone, and it's a client relation. You can get Martha, Susie, and Mary, even though they're all your boss's clients. There's only one person can only do so many people's hair. So if all 3 of these ladies are never leaving her, but these 3 ladies have 3 other friends, one's moving into town, or one has to go over here, or this one's cousin just married so-and-so's cousin and they moved to town. If your boss's book is busy, who is she going to give you these, where are these clients going to go? They're not going to go to a stranger. They're going to go to someone they have a relationship with. As the assistant, it is your job to start building relationships when you're assisting, because that's how you're going to get a clientele. You don't get a clientele being quiet and doing a shitty job at work. You get a clientele being friendly, nice, and hardworking, and building client relations. I hope that makes sense.